New developments at the murder trial of George Zimmerman. Opening statements scheduled to begin on Monday now that an all-female jury has been chosen to decide his fate. NBC's Carrie Sanders is covering the trial in Sanford, Florida. Carrie, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Savannah. This 6-member jury is all women. The prosecutor says 5 of those women are white, and the prosecutor says the other juror is either Hispanic or black. Now, the jurors' names are concealed because this is an anonymous jury, but they have revealed something about themselves already in court.
And is this jury panel acceptable to you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. George Zimmerman's fate will now rest in the hands of 6 jurors. Charged with second-degree murder, he admits, as he told police the day after the shooting, he shot and killed 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. But Zimmerman entered a not guilty plea, arguing self-defense, saying Martin attacked him before Zimmerman fired the fatal shot. During jury selection, the jurors revealed details about themselves. Juror B76 says she's lived in Central Florida since 1975. A mother of 2 adult children, she says her passion is rescuing animals. Juror B37 also has 2 adult children, has been called 4 other times to sit on other juries, never chosen until now. Juror B51 moved here 9 years ago from Atlanta. Never been married, she's the only juror who is not a mother. Juror E6 is a married mother of 2 with an 11 and 13-year-old and an active member of her church. Juror E40 is a mother of an adult child. She moved to Central Florida 7 months ago. And Juror B29, a mother of 8. She moved here recently from Chicago. Unlike the other women jurors who the prosecutor said are white, the prosecutor says Juror B29 is either Hispanic or black. Trayvon Martin's family says they have faith in a fair justice system.
The concept of equal justice under the law isn't a black value, it's not a white value, it's an American value.
Defense attorney Mark O'Mara.
The one thing I am certain about with juries is I will never be able to tell what they're thinking.
Opening statements in this case are scheduled for Monday morning. That's when jurors will report back here to the courthouse, and they won't be going home. They'll be sequestered until there's either a verdict or the judge declares a mistrial. Savannah, that could be longer than a month.
All right, Carrie Sanders in Sanford, Florida, thank you. Lisa Bloom is today's legal analyst. Lisa, good morning to you.
Good morning.
We see that there's an all-female jury selected. That is not something we see every day in courtrooms. Do you think it's significant?
Well, obviously a highly intelligent jury, right? It is unusual. We also have a female judge in this case, and so a lot of social media activity about this topic. But when you look at the research, women and men do tend to decide cases roughly the same way. Women have a little bit more sympathy for victims, but the question in this case is, who is the victim, Trayvon Martin or George Zimmerman?
Let's talk about the racial makeup of this jury. The prosecutor says 5 of the 6 jurors are white. Will that make a difference? Do you think there's a racial element to this case?
You know, in a case that's become a racial flashpoint for some people, I would like to see more minority representation on this jury, but we don't have it. Both sides accuse the other of striking jurors for racial reasons, but the judge said there were race-neutral reasons in each case that were legitimate.
And the reason you say it would be nice to have that more diversity in the jury is what? So that the community will accept whatever verdict is reached here?
I think so, but given that this is a trial that's televised, people can watch for themselves and make their own determination.
We will get a key ruling today on a piece of evidence. The prosecutors are trying to get on expert testimony about a 911 call in which screams can be heard. They want to have basically voice recognition experts say that voice belongs to Trayvon Martin. How important is this evidence?
I think this could be the most important piece of evidence in the case because one of these 2 men, is screaming in the final moments before the shot rings out. The screams then stop. If that's Trayvon Martin begging for his life, it completely undercuts George Zimmerman's story that he was being threatened and he had to shoot to save his life. Zimmerman says it's him that was screaming for help.
Whether or not this scientific testimony comes in, the 911 call gets played.
I think it does. And we may hear lay testimony. We may hear Trayvon Martin's own mother saying that's Trayvon's voice on that tape.
Lisa Bloom, it's an interesting trial to watch. Thank you so much.